Hey folks, and welcome to Flotilla update number 29. It's a week later than it should be. We kind of missed last week because we were launching our new website and we were building this lovely boat in our workshop in Sheffield. So sorry about that, and we will kind of try to get back to normal. To make up for it, you get to see the first kind of broadcast from our new kind of bilge tank in Sheffield. In our lovely wooden ship here with its decorations that would in no way be a silly idea on a real boat. So anyway, Flotilla, we got a few bits to share with you. Today we got some more bits from China, so we got the rest of the wheels we've been expecting, which are nice grippy kind of Moonlander wheels. I'll show you those in a bit. The most exciting thing we got was Ragworm sent us through our production prototypes of the dock. So if you have a look at that, that's a beautiful navy blue on the front there. Looks a bit lighter on the TV than it does on real life things. And on the back, we've got a nice bright blue Hactopus with his kind of copper eye patch there, which makes him look like a very friendly villain. So that's looking absolutely brilliant. The first thing that happened was G took it to the robot lab downstairs, put the components on it, and built it into a real final thing so we can see how it would actually look in this nice box here. So this is the Mega Treasure Chest box, which is a nice robust box, and it's got magnetic catches there, and when you open it up, look at that, a real dock. Now, we're looking at how to stick this dock here. We think we might end up with Velcro dots, but we're not entirely sure, since they do look a bit naff maybe on the back there, but they are useful for mounting stuff. You can see the octopus there, and let's get a good close-up of that. So, octopus on the back, looking very fetching with his copper eye patch. And then on the front we have all the important stuff. So we've got a nice perspex cover to keep your dock nice and safe and robust, since that's probably going to take the most abuse when you're kind of building your Flotilla creations. We then have the USB connection to your computer, and we have the LEDs that say if your dock's got power, if it's found your computer, and if it's talking Flotilla language back to its host to say what's happening with these Flotilla connectors around the edge here. You've got 8 connectors to connect lots of things, and I really must apologise for the state of my fingernails. We've been using a lot of wood staying around here building the set. Anyway, you can still see all the electronics inside and the kind of X-Mega there in the middle, which you can reprogram if you really want to get hacky, but otherwise which tells all the Flotilla modules, those things, what to do. So we're dead proud with that, and we're looking forward to kind of testing that and then approving it for production, which puts us one piece closer to being finished with Flotilla and delivering to backers. So let's go to the rest of the box here. You've got the whole box here, and on the left side you've got a bit of space there. So if you want to carry around your Flotilla gear, like if you've got a Raspberry Pi in a nice Flotilla Pibo case, you can fit that in there. There's room underneath here for all of your ropes and cables, and also a power supply and things like robot bits. So we're hoping next week to show off the robot and the instrument projects that you get as some backers. Here's kind of an early preview of the robot chassis, where you attach things like the motors and light sensors to make a line following robot and things like that. So that all fits in there, and as you can see, there's room for quite a few cables in there. More than enough to connect all the modules you've got now, and certainly a variety of lengths, so you can kind of put your modules where you want them in your projects that you're creating. After that, there will be the recipe cards to give you some ideas of what to do with Flotilla if you're kind of stuck for the first thing to do. And then, although these are shown in white, all these things inside here will actually be printed. These are just kind of fit prototypes that have been sent to us by Zenpack. And you've got a nice little envelope there. That'll be printed up in the colour of the module. Then the module goes inside, and it'll tell you what the module does in brief and show you a little icon so you can find all your stuff very easily, and obviously give it out to people without them getting lost very easily. So we think that's kind of a neat and good looking system, and there is a bit of room there for when we add more modules to Flotilla. For stuff that won't fit in these kind of envelopes along here, we have the catch-all box, and let's have a look inside the box here. This is where you'll find things like all your wheels. So these are really grippy Moonlander wheels that fit the motors nicely. We're dead happy with those. They're a good find. So you'll get 2 of those in your Mega Treasure Chest. or one per motor. You'll get your motors in here and also your dials, which now have their correct knobs on, which again arrived today. You can see here's the orientation so that the dial is in the centre about there, and then it goes all the way up there and all the way up there to match the lights under here. So we're happy about that. And again, a custom little slider for your slider, so it's also yellow and matches. And a joystick. Now you'll see at the moment that's green. That's one of the last few pieces we're waiting for, but the dock was kind of more important, so we bumped that up the production queue. So the joystick we hope will turn into a red one soon, but we do have a nice red top for it, so it's all going to match. Looks a bit orange on the internet, it's a bit more red in real life. And then we also have things like a few cable ties and those custom motor shafts in there. So that'll be a kind of catch-all little box to put all your little extra bits in. And yeah, there you have the basics of what will go in your Flotilla Mega Treasure Chest for when you're carrying it around to Raspberry Jams, hack spaces, schools, whatever. So things have been going well, and we'll keep you updated with what's going on as we start to move on to the software like Rockpool and stuff like that. Let us know what you want to see in these videos, because we're looking to do a lot more now we've gone to the trouble of building an entire real boat. So leave comments below the video here in the update, or you can comment on YouTube, but nobody reads the comments on YouTube. Anyway, let us know, and hopefully we'll see you again next week on time and not late. Thanks a lot.